This is a summary of The Leader's Companion. J. Thomas Wrens' The Leader's Companion. Insights on Leadership Through the Ages is an anthology that explores leadership as a multifaceted and timeless phenomenon. The book assembles a wide range of perspectives from scholars, historians, philosophers, and leaders to offer a comprehensive overview of leadership's theoretical, historical, and practical dimensions. Through these diverse perspectives, Wren presents leadership as a complex interplay of traits, behaviors, contexts, and relationships. Introduction to Leadership. The book begins by defining leadership and exploring its evolution across different eras. Wren emphasizes that leadership cannot be universally defined because it is a socially constructed and context-dependent concept. Leadership, according to Wren, encompasses the ability to influence and guide others toward a shared goal, but the way it manifests depends on cultural, historical, and situational factors. He also introduces the debate between leadership as a trait-based phenomenon, inherent characteristics of leaders, and leadership as a behavior, actions and decisions of leaders. This foundational discussion sets the stage for deeper exploration of leadership theories and their practical applications. Classical and historical perspectives. The book includes excerpts from seminal works of political and philosophical thinkers such as Plato, Aristotle, Niccolò Machiavelli, and Thomas Hobbes. These texts highlight leadership in relation to governance, ethics, and power dynamics. Plato's Republic, for instance, frames leadership as an intellectual and moral pursuit, where leaders are philosopher kings chosen for their wisdom and virtue. Aristotle, on the other hand, emphasizes the importance of ethical leadership, arguing that leaders must act in the interest of the common good rather than personal gain. Machiavelli's The Prince presents a more pragmatic view, suggesting that successful leaders must be willing to adapt their morals to the demands of power and circumstance. He argues that a ruler should prioritize pragmatism and effectiveness, even if it means employing manipulation or coercion. These classical perspectives lay the groundwork for understanding leadership as both an ethical and practical challenge, often requiring leaders to balance personal virtue with the realities of governance and power. Leadership theories. Wren explores modern leadership theories developed in the 20th century, including the great man theory, trait theory, behavioral theories, and contingency theories. Each theory provides a unique lens for understanding how leadership operates. 1. Great man and trait theories. These theories suggest that leadership is rooted in innate qualities or traits, such as charisma, intelligence, and decisiveness. Leaders are seen as extraordinary individuals born to lead, embodying the characteristics necessary for success. While influential, these theories have been critiqued for their exclusivity and lack of attention to external factors. 2. Behavioral theories. In contrast to trait-based approaches, behavioral theories focus on what leaders do rather than who they are. Researchers like Kurt Lewin identified leadership styles such as autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire, each of which influences group dynamics and outcomes differently. Behavioral theories emphasize that leadership skills can be learned and refined through practice. 3. Contingency theories. These theories argue that leadership effectiveness depends on the context in which it is exercised. Fred Fiedler's contingency model, for example, proposes that the suitability of a leader's style depends on the nature of the task, the leader's relationship with followers, and the degree of authority the leader has. This perspective highlights the importance of adaptability in leadership. Leadership and ethics. Ethics is a central theme in Wren's anthology. He includes writings from figures like Confucius, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King Jr., who stress the moral responsibilities of leaders. These perspectives argue that leadership is not only about achieving results but also about upholding values such as justice, equality, and compassion. For instance, Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance emphasizes the ethical dimensions of leadership, advocating for leaders to lead by example and remain committed to truth and nonviolence. Similarly, Martin Luther King Jr.'s writings illustrate how leadership can be a force for social change, driven by a vision of equality and justice. Wren highlights the tension between ethical leadership and the pursuit of power, noting that leaders often face dilemmas where moral values and practical necessities conflict. This discussion encourages readers to critically examine the ethical implications of leadership in their own lives. Leadership in practice. The practical aspects of leadership are explored through contributions from contemporary management thinkers like Peter Drucker and Warren Bennis. These authors focus on leadership in organizational settings, discussing topics such as vision, motivation, communication, and decision-making. Vision. A recurring theme is the importance of vision in leadership. Effective leaders are those who can articulate a compelling vision for the future and inspire others to work toward it. This vision provides direction and purpose, uniting individuals and teams around shared goals. 2. Motivation. Wren also explores how leaders can motivate their followers, drawing on psychological theories such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Leaders must understand the diverse motivations of their followers and tailor their approach to meet those needs, whether through rewards, recognition, or opportunities for growth. 3. Communication. Clear and effective communication is identified as a cornerstone of leadership. Leaders must be skilled at listening, providing feedback, and fostering open dialogue to build trust and collaboration within their teams. 4. Decision-making. The anthology highlights the complexities of decision-making, emphasizing the need for leaders to balance analytical reasoning with intuition. Leaders must also navigate uncertainty and take responsibility for the consequences of their decisions. Followership. An often overlooked aspect of leadership is the role of followers. Wren includes perspectives that emphasize the importance of followership, arguing that leadership is a reciprocal process. Effective leaders must engage and empower their followers, fostering a sense of ownership and accountability within their teams. The concept of shared leadership also emerges, suggesting that leadership is not confined to a single individual but can be distributed across a group. This collaborative approach aligns with contemporary trends in organizational leadership, where hierarchies are flattened and teamwork is prioritized. Conclusion. The Leader's Companion offers a rich and multidimensional exploration of leadership, drawing on historical, theoretical, and practical insights. Wren emphasizes that leadership is a dynamic and evolving process shaped by context, ethics, and relationships. By presenting diverse perspectives, the book encourages readers to think critically about what it means to lead and how they can apply these insights to their own lives. Ultimately, Wren's anthology is a valuable resource for anyone seeking to understand the complexities of leadership, whether as a scholar, practitioner, or aspiring leader. It underscores the timeless relevance of leadership while acknowledging the challenges and responsibilities that come with it. If you enjoyed this summary, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more leadership-based content in less than 10 minutes. Wren, J. Thomas. The Leader's Companion. Insights on Leadership Through the Ages. Free Press, 1995.